this episode was pretty quick. But hopefully we can get this done. We're officially 3/5 of the way through. Welcome back to Days at Pony. If you missed it, this is 3/5 of the way through, episode 36 out of 66. And it's Baby Cakes. It is Baby Cakes, guys. And once again, we have a song. Well, not just one song, though, but two. Two different songs. The Baby Cakes song, the Happy month anniversary to you and you today. Can't believe you're only a month old. Time sure flies, doesn't it? Wow, seems like only yesterday you were born. But now you're a month old today. Hey. That whole thing. And then, of course, oink, 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 oink. The Piggy song. Now, here's the thing. I don't exactly know who wrote this episode, but from what I can tell, it's either Amy or it's either Charlotte Fullerton or Amy King Rogers, due to the fact that the lyrics say that. So the month anniversary song was written by Charlotte, and the pig song was written by Amy. I'm gonna go on a limb and say that this is Amy's episode. If not, I will correct myself in the next episode. So, let's do this. Baby Cakes. Let's see what we got, Amy. And Charlotte, again. Well, here we go. Twilight and her friends are excited for the birth of Mr. and Mrs. Cake's twin foals, especially Pinkie Pie, who can't wait to play with them. Pound Cake, a boy Pegasus, and Pumpkin Cake, a girl Unicorn, love Pinkie Pie, and they spend all their time together laughing and playing, pausing only to be fed, burped, and changed, even a month after they're born. But when the overworked Mr. and Mrs. Cake need a last-minute full sitter, they don't consider Pinkie Pie, because she doesn't seem to take responsibility seriously. Now, Pinkie desperately wants to full sit, and while her other friends are pretty much busy, or don't want to do it at all, she convinces them that she's plenty responsible for the job. Again, when nobody else is available, or they just don't want to do it, the Cakes nervously agree. Pinkie Pie soon discovers that there is a lot more to full sitting than fun and games, and before long, she finds herself in way over her head as the twins prove to be very mischievous. In fact, the only thing that they'll basically laugh at this point is when Pinkie Pie basically pours flour all over herself. Really weird, right? Really weird. When Twilight shows up at her door, Pinkie is relieved, but then Twilight makes a comment, implying Pinkie isn't cut out for the responsibility. Now, determined to prove she can handle the twins on her own, Pinkie finally succeeds in getting the twins to fall asleep before their nap by forcing them... Oh, never mind. The football thing came in, and I just noticed it, and I tried to go for it, but it went up itself, on its own. But the second she looks away, the twins disappear. Then it goes all horror movie. And the twins' magic powers are spiraling out of control. Surprisingly, after a month of being born, baby Pegasi and baby unicorns get their magic qualities. By the way, two Earth ponies having a Pegasus and unicorn child? How does that make sense, you might ask? Apparently, really far back relatives on each side of the tree were unicorns and Pegasi. So, weird that the traits are coming in now, but whatever, it's pony genetics. This is pony genetics we're talking about. So, whatever. Anyway, the twins' magic powers are finally out of control, allowing them to evade Pinkie's responsible grasp. But apparently after a month of being... But, again, after a month of being born, the gist of it is this. Unicorn babies, after a month of being born, are already able to use magic abilities. Sure, it's out of control, but they can use it. As for Pegasi, apparently after a month of being born, they can fly. Now the question is, with that in mind, the Sweetmo and Scootaloo are way over a month old. So does that mean that, at a certain point, the ability to fly and the ability to use magic, go away, and they have to teach themselves over again, or what? Maybe handicappedness? Who knows? Anyway, Pound Cake flies around the room while Pumpkin Cake uses her unicorn powers to enchant her toys into her mouth. Yes, by the way, Pound Cake really likes to hit things, and Pumpkin really loves to chew on things. Yeah, they're sort of those babies. They want to use their mouths and legs and arms and stuff, so they're basically they're basically those kinds of kids. Anyway, when the twins see how distraught they have made Pinkie Pie to the point of her crying, they settle down and turn the tables, attempting to make her laugh instead, by pouring flour on top of themselves. It's a weird ending, but it's hilarious nonetheless. And Pinkie Pie gives us this response at the end. Dear Princess Celestia, I've always had fun playing with little kids. And I thought babysitting meant just more playtime, right? Wrong! Being a caregiver is way more responsibility than just being a playmate. And today I learned that sometimes our desire for responsibility can outrun our actual ability to handle it. Pinkie Pie. The Cakes come back thinking that oh wow, if this is Sugar Cube Corner, then Pinkie Pie did a really good job. And she did. She does a really good job of cleaning up after the kids and putting them to bed. Once the Cakes see this, they say, how about you become the full-time babysitter? Pinkie Pie basically declines, but then after hearing the twins actually say her name, she says, I'll find time in my schedule. Why not? So, that's it. That's the episode. And what did I think of it? Pretty adorable, really. I really thought that episode was just adorable. It was perfect. It was fun. It was great, really. I loved this episode. The songs were really cool. I enjoyed those. And Pound and Pumpkin were really cute. They were just you just wanna they're so cute, you just wanna eat them up, It's they're that cute. They're just oh, you're so adorable, I can just eat you up. Nom nom nom. But, whatever. But yeah, I like this episode. And overall, rating would probably have to be an 8.7. A really great episode, I loved it. So, yeah, that's that episode. And, up next, before it comes out on Equestria Daily tonight, the Amy King Rogers episode that basically got a lot of head spinning, which means the last episode was probably not an Amy episode. Maybe this episode wasn't an Amy episode, who knows, but I'll say in the next episode. Amy's episode, the Derpy episode, the last roundup. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to talk about my thoughts on Derpy in this episode, but whatever. If I do, then I'll find time. Anyway, I'll see you guys for that episode.